Download the AllStar app. Make your picks for UFC fights, challenge your friends, level up and win prizes. Link in description. Get it now. PFL Super Fight. How did you get on this card, man? Like it's a pretty big card right here.
Yeah, I managed to get an opportunity from PFL. They doing a big work, a lot of work for me now as well, which is I really appreciate. So yeah, I'm on a 5 GANs now, fighting in 2 weeks, 19th of October, Saudi Arabia. So yeah, I can't wait to go now.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia, that's an interesting one, what I mean, going over there and fighting like what does that area mean for PFL and like I think mixed martial arts right now? What do you think about their involvement?
In Saudi Arabia. They producing a lot of fights in there now. Even the boxing is just blowing up. All the boxing good shows, Anthony Joshua and them guys, they all fighting in there. So I think Saudi Arabia is the next big place that gonna grow MMA and the other sports as well. So yeah, I think it's a good place to do any events. Yeah, I can't wait now to go in there to see how it is. Never been there.
Yeah, let's go back to your PFL debut, Josh Reed. We talked ahead of that fight. It only took you 50 seconds in the first round. It was almost
Yeah.
like you didn't even sweat. That fight wasn't too difficult for you. How you feel about that performance?
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't really surprised, but is what is Josh Reed is a good fighter. He's a really good fighter. I was a kid when he was doing well. He was 7-0 as an amateur, title contender. I've only just started at that time, but now I'm here being up the guys like him. It's like obviously it's good for me. I know I can see my levels where I'm at now. So yeah, I managed to get a win. He's a black belt as well. I managed to finish him because he beat my friend, as I said, as I mentioned before, because he fought one of my friends, Kurban Khizriv. So I had to back him up. So I had to back him up, and then I beat the guy by some beat. He some beat my friend, so I had to some beat him back. So yeah, did well quicker though.
Yeah, it seems like that's what's going on right now, like the young guys like you, like even Lewis McGrillen, he had that fight against Dean Garnett, crazy fight, right? But
Yeah,
he did the
yeah,
same
crazy
thing,
fight.
right?
Yeah, 100%. Lewis is young as well. Dean, I know them both. They're really good, my mates. But Lewis is my teammate. Yeah, it was a great fight. I've enjoyed it, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, do you think that was probably the craziest fight in PFL history?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, 100%. One of the craziest fights of VFL, 100%. Fight of the year, elimination.
What is it like he's a teammate so you get to train with him. Like what is it like, going against him? I mean, you and him back and forth. It must be crazy in the room.
Lewis is a bit lighter than me. He's a bantamweight, but we know we work together sometimes, yeah. But most of the time, I work with a little bit heavier guys like Leron and them guys. But Lewis, yeah, Lewis is a good guy, man. Calm guy, humble guy. You can see him doing well on the PFL. Them shows he's going crazy, but he's not like he is in the real life. But in the gym, he's a humble guy. He goes out there, does his job. Whatever he had to do, he's doing it. So yeah.
Yeah, Manchester top team, man. You guys are coming up right now. Laron's got a huge fight, coming up, top
Yeah,
10.
against Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just trained. We just trained. He just dropped me off at mine. Yeah, we had some solid work together. I was away for 2.5 months. I was in Dagestan preparing for my fight. I've started from there, came back here, and now it's my fourth or fifth week. I don't remember. I think it's a fifth week. Mine in Manchester training now with Leron preparing well. We put some good work in. So yeah, we will. It'll pay off. It'll pay off. Definitely pay off.
Yeah, you've been out to Dagestan a few times at the gym out there. That's kind of like your second
Yeah, yeah,
home. And you start is that
yeah.
like your process right now? Is like you start your camps out there and you finish them at Manchester?
Yeah, I prefer to start in there. Yeah, I'm going in there. Obviously, it's my home. It's my hometown. I'm going in there, enjoying a little bit of time, training, resting, enjoying, out of training, inside the training. So yeah, when it gets to training camp, obviously training twice a day. So like getting strict on it, just following the instruction that I had to follow. Train, eat, sleep, repeat. That's what I was on for the last couple of
What's the
months.
structure like over there? Because I've talked to a couple people that have gone over there to train. That's not They're not Dagestani. They're just like foreign fighters, and they go there and train,
Right.
and they're just like, yo, it's different. It's just different.
Yeah, the body is there. There's so many good fighters, as I said like before. There's so many good bodies, so many good fighters, but some of them doesn't have the opportunity to make it to big stages like PFL and them. But yeah, it's good to train over there. So many different bodies. You trying to go with them, and they're good sparring as well. They most of the time they spar, most of the time they wrestle. So what is it, Monday, Wednesday, Friday we spar, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday we do grappling rounds. So it's like always, let's say, always like a competition, or you're always in the process. We drill less. I'd say we do like in the morning, for example, Monday session is like sparring. We all know that it's gonna be a sparring. But it could be drilling before sparring. We drill, then we spar, then after that we can do some back work. Maybe if Khabib comes to the gym, we have to do like a few rounds in, when you fully tired after sparring, after everything that you've done, back work, drills and everything, and he comes saying like, you have to grapple now for like 10, 15 minutes. He never set the time off. He never said just the timer that you never know when he's gonna stop. Do you know what I mean? He just training. You have to wrestle till he says stop.
That's hectic. That's hectic right there.
Yeah, so yeah, you have to die in there
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes, man.
Well, when obviously Habib is the biggest name. You know, what I mean, when he was at the top, it was kind of like he was at the top on his own. But now it's different. You got Islam, you got Umar, you got Usman, and a bunch of others, right? Kind of like coming up from Dagestan, from that region, from that team. What do you think of that wave right now? All of you guys.
You see everyone improving now because they're looking up to Khabib. Obviously, all the guys looking up to Khabib. He made it already. He did the road. There's a road already. The guys are just following it. They don't have to go away because he's always there helping him out, like saying, this way you have to do," because he's passed that already. He's a living legend. He passed that already. He's got that experience. So sometimes I'm even thinking maybe I had to bet on Khabib's predictions, like even not in the bettings, but like whatever he says, it's like most of the time it's happening. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's Khabib. He's got that experience. He's got everything now, and he just helps the people. It's easy. What they everything they need to do. They just need to take advice and listen, and they just do whatever he was doing.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about like there was the videos that came out, and I don't even know if the videos were real, but it was like the police raiding the gym, Khabib's gym, right? Was those videos real? Because when I saw them, I was like, I don't know if that's real or not.
Yeah, it is real, but they had like little
Hmm,
issues, but it's all
okay.
been solved out. It's been sorted out already. It's not like a little issues I don't
Hmm,
even know about, to be honest. I was here at that
okay.
time. So then when that happened, I just went like a week after or something like that. But it's
Hmm.
nothing serious. Nothing really
All right,
happened
cool.
there.
Now let's talk about this opponent you got, in Saudi Arabia, Nacho Campos. What do you think of him? He's also undefeated as well.
Yeah, he's an undefeated Thai boxer. Yeah, I've watched his few fights. Yeah, but I'm not looking to do something specific. I'm here. I've been training there. I've been fighting a lot of different guys. I'm there to do my stuff. So I'm not trying to prepare for someone. I'm just gonna go out there and do what I usually do. Do you know? I'm gonna just go out there and I put on a show again. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for anything that comes.
You've been pretty dominant, in your career so far, and you're really young as well. And being young and dominant, that's a dangerous combination. And how do you keep yourself, from being like overconfident, heading into a fight?
Because when you train at that level, the guys like high level fighters, like top fighters, like you train in Khabib gym with the champions, Usman, Umar, then LeBron and them guys. You just the confidence just comes itself. I mean, you believe in yourself that you're on a different level to them guys. So this is and then yeah, just relying on God as well. So the main thing, relying on the God and then just doing whatever I can do, like whatever in my hands, I'm just doing it.
Mhm.
And then yeah,
It's just the process, huh, for you.
Yeah, I'm training hard. There's not a secret. There's no secret for it. I'm just training hard for every single fight because I know I'm preparing for like for my last fight. I'm always preparing for my fights like I'm gonna do a last fight. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm pushing it hard. I'm putting the work in. So whenever I get in there, I'm ready for anything, whatever comes. I'm ready to go there. I'm preparing for 5 rounds, not even three. Do you know what I mean? Like I've got that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, when you're wrestling without a clock, I guarantee you're ready for 25 minutes.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. I'm there to die, to be honest.
Right.
But just as long as I get the win,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be there doing everything. I'm gonna put from belt to belt. I'm gonna be there, just doing my best.
What does the rest of the camp look like? You got a couple weeks left. What do you got left to do?
To be honest, I've just finished my hard work. Today was a wrestling session.
Mhm,
Me and Leron, we did like 8 rounds in the cage, like wrestling and grappling and stuff. And then we just then mix it up with striking. But yeah, all the hard work has been done now. Tomorrow I'm gonna do another session, another not a hard session, but
mhm,
yeah, kind of like let's say 60% of hardness. I'm gonna do, and then Saturday I'm gonna do some pad work, and then finish my week, and then I'm off to Saudi Arabia,
mhm.
and then week that I'm just gonna drop my weight down, just taking over and just getting just going a little bit weight, and I'm ready.
How
Not
are
much left.
how are the weight cuts for you right now?
I'm pretty light, to be honest. I'm never struggling with the weight cutting
Mhm,
stuff. I'm training hard like twice a day. I'm burning a lot of calories and stuff. But yeah, it's always like dieting is not fun,
mhm.
but it's a part of the game. You gotta do it. So yeah, I'm hate dieting it, to be honest. Dieting stuff like that. But I've been strict from the start. I've been strict from start, so which is makes easier for me to follow the rules. So yeah.
Do you get big like when at the starter camp? Are you kind of big, or are you just kind of in a good
I'm not, to
position?
be honest, because I'm never out of I'm
Mhm,
never reach like really out of shape
mhm.
of out of camp. I'm always in the camp, in the shape, in a good shape, training all the time. I'd say I've never missed the train, even though I'm out of camp. I'm still training. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to stay in a good shape always. So yeah, it's not a big problem for me to make a weight.
Well, most likely this will be your last fight of the year, and then you got next year, 2025 coming up. Do you have plans for yourself? Has the PFL talked to you about like what's next for you? Because I'm pretty sure they want to keep you around.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm here to stay active. Me, I'm thinking ahead already. So obviously, I wanna focus on this fight first.
Mhm.
Need to get a finish. I'm looking to get a finish, as I'm always do. So yeah, and let's finish this fight, and then maybe I don't know, maybe a December.
Maybe, yeah, you can. You never know. Like,
Yeah, well, you never know. You never know. So that's we'll see how this fight's gonna go, and then let's see.
is there any place you want to fight? Like
To be honest, I'd love to fight in Paris.
okay,
Or is that in France? In France,
hmm
it's in I think it's Lyon or
yeah,
something like
Leon
that.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they fight. But I'd like to fight in France. I want to fight everywhere. I want to fight France, Germany, everywhere around. I just want to fight around.
Mhm.
I don't care where to fight. To be honest, I'm just there to put my hands on someone's head. That's it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. In the news, Ilya Taporia, what I mean, he's been talking pretty crazy about like, Islam and, Usman went back and forth and talk about street fights. Like Dagestan, like, what's the street fight culture like
Do
over
you
there?
know what's funny though? What's funny when European guys talking about the street fights? That's what's the most funny thing for us Dagestans, because in Dagestan you can fight like literally you can just ended up fighting taxi driver, you can fight engineer guy. Just it's like it's normal for us. Any like do you know what I mean? Like awkward situation, even you gotta be ready. Like in Dagestan, you gotta be ready. That's why everyone train. Most of the time in Dagestan, people they just training for themselves to protect. For example, me and for example my I'm going with my family. And then the guy just pull up in the front of me in a car and then making like a bad situation. So I'm gonna get angry. I'm gonna get crazy on him, and he's gonna get crazy on me. You never know. And then we might end up fighting outside because you gotta be ready. That's the thing in Dagestan. But when European people talking about fighting and stuff, because in Europe you can't really fight. Do you know what I mean? Like if you go out there fighting, police gonna come in a second and they're gonna take you to whatever is gonna take you to prison, court, whatever. I don't even know. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. But yeah, he needs to focus on his fight. He's got a big fight. Max Holloway is a massive fight for him. He needs to be like, obviously everyone wants to jump on Islam now because Islam is the powerful pound number one fighter. It's like a gold chicken for everyone now, like Conor McGregor was at that time. But now Islam Makhachev is the main guy. Obviously everyone wants to get a hype of him, but he does when you know when the dog's backs, the lion doesn't even move. He doesn't react. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's yeah, some countries is different. Like you said, Dagestan different, you know, like you could fight
Yeah,
in the street.
100%. Dagestan, you gotta be ready
Yeah.
because you can get like a like a 10 different like situation. Dagestan, you just need to go there and fight. You can't be like sitting backing up yourself with your parents and stuff like that. Now you gotta just go out there and show yourself. That's why everyone trains in Dagestan. That's why we got so many guys at us. That's why from the young age, the parents sending their kids to us to a training so they don't have to stop each other. Do you know what I mean? They don't have to use the tools, whatever they're using to kill or just to back themselves up. But they had to show them by training. Like if you go wrestling, you go wrestler. If you go striker, you go strike. If you're whatever you want to do, just protect yourself. Just be strong. You can't be weak in Dagestan. In Dagestan, that's the thing.
There's no hiding in your house and calling the police, huh? There's none of
Nah, nah,
that.
there's no chance the police gonna come. Nah, nah, nah.
They're gonna be like, "What are you? Why are you calling
Yeah,
us?"
yeah, 100%. Yeah, even the parents, they'll be like, "Did you call police?"
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it could be a problem for him at home. Do you know what I mean? It's not like that.
I see what you're saying.
Different mentality, yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Hey,
different culture.
October 19th, PFL Super Fight, Saudi Arabia. Ibrahim, thank you so much, man, for taking the time. And it's always fun chatting with you. All the best in the fight, and maybe December. Who knows?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for your time as well. Yeah, maybe in December we'll speak again.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.